Over the last 2 weeks, I worked with our various partners, that is our global union federations and our affiliates, during the International Labour Conference. We were particularly concerned with the outcome document from the conference, the Centenary Declaration. Our intent was to ensure that we reinvigorated, we renewed what we call the social contract. We also particularly wanted to ensure that there was a clear statement about the value of public services and the value of those workers who deliver those public services. In our own discussions within PSI, we've recognized that public services are not always valued by not only the employers, but sometimes our very own citizens take them for granted. So we have to ensure that in a declaration that will mark the way in which we see the work of the ILO and the future of work, that we reinvigorate in people's lives the importance of public services. We also wanted to highlight that the future of work was not only linked to digitalization or artificial intelligence. We also wanted to make sure that when the discussions of the reform of the United Nations get started, that we recognize that the value and the work done through public services, the regulatory role of government, and the work done by the ILO in addressing norms and standards are taken very much into consideration. It was tough going for those 2 weeks. We spent many nights trying to ensure that the right wording went into the declaration, trying to convince the employers that we have to use social dialogue, and that even now, with new forms of work, new patterns of work, social dialogue is even more important than ever before. Quite frankly, we were mapping the way in which the world sees the ILO, ensuring that workers are treated fairly, that they are able to exercise their right to freedom of association, that we continue to recognize the value of the 1944 Declaration of Philadelphia, and also map a future, not only for those who are currently working, but also for those young people who are finding jobs, looking for jobs, and developing their skills and talents in order to make great contributions to their various societies. Having adopted the Centenary Declaration, we in PSI recognize that we have a lot of work to do, not only in terms of living up to the various mandates that we have within our own work and in our own sectorial priorities, but also we have to be educating our own memberships more about the role and value of the ILO. In fact, it means that we would need to sit down with a number of our affiliates in mapping out various tools that we would need to develop in order to help them recognize why we need an ILO. We need an ILO for the next 100 years or more, and that we have to ensure that multilateralism is still the order of the day. The United Nations is a key organization for us. We must not allow private sector, corporate power to take over the way in which we live our lives, the way in which we conduct our various businesses. We have to make sure that people continue to be before profit.